I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter what your nationality is, the color of your skin. It doesn't matter whether you like me, like what I stand for, like what I say. It doesn't even matter whether you like my YouTube videos. Hey now. Oh, doing good. How about yourself? It doesn't even matter whether you my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter if you from the richest to the poorest family on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you in the toughest or the weakest gang or person on the face of this earth. I greet all of you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Tonight happened to be Friday, November the 15th, 2019. The time being about 8:48 p.m. Tonight, to me, to my daughters, and my 91-year-old World War II veteran dad, which next week, if God allow him, he'll be 92 years old, World War II honorably discharged dad. And to all of my friends and people that's in my circle, and to all the true activists, all the true organizations that's for the movement for justice for all, tonight is a good night for us. You see, some people, like some of my critics, they claim what they're about. You see what I'm saying? The uplifting of people, they wouldn't know what happened tonight. You see, tonight what happened, hey, now doing all right? All right, good. Tonight, they gave a stay to Rodney Reed in Texas, a brother that I feel that's innocent of killing this white woman in 1996. I deeply believe from the evidence that the white police officer that was her fiance did the killing. But to show you how God worked, you had a variety of all nationalities standing up to stop that execution that would have been November the 20th of 2019, one day after my daddy's 92nd birthday. I know what my Muslim brothers around the world is saying, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. You see, I know what my Christian brothers and sisters is saying. Praise God. All praises is due to God. And I agree with both groups. I agree with anybody, no matter what your nationality is, standing up for justice for all. You see, back in August of 2017, the National Conference president for the NAACP invited me and other so-called leaders here in Charleston, Missouri, to come to St. Charles County up in St. Louis, Missouri area, to come to a conference to stop the execution of another black man. The DNA showed that ain't no way he killed this white woman. And that was the Marcellus Williams. And you know what? God allowed it. And the governor, Greitens, who ended up was resigning, he gave him a stay and set a board, a judicial board up to determine whether or not the evidence showed that the DNA showed that there's no way Marcellus Williams could have killed this white woman. You see, anybody that's in the United States that says a black man will get a fair trial when they're accused of doing something to a white person, they living in a fantasy world. You see, one thing about it, God knows, and God put together people. Kim Kardashian, Oprah Winfrey, Dr. Phil, and a few other people stood up nationwide to hope that execution of Rodney Reed, which would have been taking place in 5 more days. That show you the power of God. That show you the power of people that stand together. You see, there's people that criticize me for trying to stand up for rights of people here in Charleston, Missouri. Some that lived here, that live all the way in the state of Ohio, claim they about growth and development. But see, growth and development is not tearing a black man down that's a leader. Growth and development don't support 2 grown men standing on this corner from my house disrespecting me and my family. Growth and development, they don't support that. You see, but one thing about it today, Rodney Reed is resting a little bit better. You see, I couldn't make it all the way to Texas, but I made it in August of 2017 to that conference, that news conference, that president, the national conference president for the NAACP for the state of Missouri, I made it there. But the present or the past NAACP leader, or none of them here in Charleston, Missouri, or none of these leaders, black or white, they didn't make it there. You know why? Because ain't no money and ain't no attention for them. They didn't speak up about Rodney Reed. You know why? Because ain't no money and ain't no attention for them. You see what I'm saying? One thing about real activists, they pay attention to stuff going all around the world. Those that say I'm president, you better look at some of my YouTube videos, because I interviewed white people that was misused by some of these Charleston, Missouri police, and they told their story. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what a person's race, nationality, or their personal belief is. You see what I'm saying? When you about God business, I'm talking about the real God business, not somebody that's standing behind the pork pit that you worship. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the real God business. You're going to be focusing not only just with your surroundings, but you're going to be focusing around the globe and see where you can help out at. I know I ain't the one calls him the court, the criminal court of appeals in Texas to get this man to stay, but I'm one of hundreds of thousands of people that protested against it. I'm not ashamed to do it. You see what I'm saying? When the police, when the young brother from Tennessee was killed in that jail, Mississippi County Jail, in 2017, did not now one of these leaders, black or white, speak up about it. It's one law enforcement official, and I give it to him. He was on the Charleston Police Department that was there when the guy got murdered. Even though they didn't charge anybody with murder, I give him credit. He left this police department, but he told what that then sheriff did, putting his knee on that guy, and he told him on his neck, and he told him that's enough, but he kept it on there. The guy left and went to the sheriff department in Benton. I give him credit on that. You see, one thing about these people down here and other places, when it comes to grant money, they'll do anything. But when it comes to a person, here's this man, might be losing his life. I wasn't there. I don't know who murdered him, but the DNA showed this police officer was convicted after this lady was murdered while he on duty, raping another white woman and assaulting her. But I'm going to leave y'all as I came right now. And I thank all of my friends worldwide that told me to stop letting these individuals like Keith W., also known as Keith Walker, also known as James Jarrett, also known as Jesse James, and all sort of things. Stop letting him get me off course. And I apologize to my true followers. I'm human. When ignorant individuals like that bring up something that I know ain't true, saying that I'm running from something, I did something to children in Chicago, saying GDs and BDs, it chased me out of Chicago, you know, and you can't produce it. He sounds just like them ignorant individuals that was on this corner. But you look and see what they doing today. They don't care about Rodney Reed, nor do this individual call themselves that I gave you all them names. He told me don't mention it no more. But one thing about me, he can't shut me up. If he can, let me leave it alone. Peace be still.